Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, what exactly happened? This is all about my phone. What really actually happened? The phone was in the tank bank. From the tank bank, it just flew away. And what apparently happened after that was, I will probably be putting that on the video. So, it was right at the edge, and the tank bag was actually a little. I didn't really close the tank back, so what happened was it just flew off. Fortunately, I was able to recover the memory card from the phone and it was undamaged, so it was not really damaged. So I can actually retrieve my voice from the memory card because I record my entire vlog using my Bluetooth headset. So at least I'm a little confident that yes, I can actually go ahead and retrieve it. Hopefully you will be watching the entire episode as to what really happened. Now it's about 2:30 p.m. and I'm around about 25-30 kilometers outside Hyderabad. I was supposed to leave by 3 a.m. but it did not work out because I slept. Then again, I was supposed to leave somewhere around about 8 o'clock, wherein I left, and then the phone flew off. Finally, now it is around about 2:30 p.m. I left Hyderabad somewhere around about 1:30 or so, and I again refueled using my card. And by the time I could get out of the city, it is around about 2:30. So at this point, the things that I have on the bike are the front two fog lamps, and just below the two fog lamps, LED fog lamps, I have another set of LED headlamps. So basically they are going to light up the entire road when I'm going to be riding at night. At this point, the temperature is quite pleasant. Must have I bindas. It's actually not cold or it's not hot. It's somewhere in the middle. And this route, I have actually taken this route quite a lot of time. Lots of times. And it has minimum traffic. Might have little bit of traffic once I enter Nagpur. My aim is to reach Nagpur before 12 midnight. Regardless of whatever happens, I have to make it before 12 o'clock. And if I remember correctly, there are stretches of road wherein there is barely, it's not really that good. So let's see how that goes. I just called up Nikhil, who is going to be my riding partner from Nagpur all the way to Calcutta, then Calcutta to Vizag, Vizag to Hyderabad. So I just called him and I just informed him what exactly happened. And apparently he is supposed to cover somewhere around about 900 plus kilometers. I am supposed to cover 500, which is like almost half the distance. But now he is very close to Nagpur. Rather, he is somewhere around about 300 odd kilometers outside Nagpur. So he will be reaching there first rather than me reaching there first. Let me take a quick break and have a cup of tea and all that stuff. Okay, so I took a quick short break, say around 5-6 minutes. I had a cup of tea and I haven't eaten anything since yesterday afternoon. That I realized just now while riding. So I barely slept, rather, because I slept somewhere around about 3 a.m. and I woke up at around 5 a.m. And by the time I could actually get everything set up, it took a while before I could actually leave the city. and then the problem with the phone and all that stuff, it took a really long time. Rather, it's like 7 घंटे का पूरा बर्बाद हो गया. 7 घंटे. That is what has actually happened now. So I barely slept. I have not really eaten anything. Regardless of whatever happens, I have to reach Nagpur as soon as possible, because what is our plan later on is that we have to leave early to reach Calcutta. And in order to reach Calcutta early, somewhere before midnight in Calcutta, we have to leave Nagpur by around about 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. at the maximum. So that is the plan, because there are lots of bad stretches of road as well towards Calcutta, and there is forest area and then Naxalite area and all those things. So we have to cover that all up during the daytime, because I don't want to actually cover that during the night time. I've already told the same thing to Nikhil as well.
Now I've taken a break. Let's eat something. So while touring, usually you should be carrying a little bit of stuff to eat as well. Homemade biscuits. And look at this location, man. Beautiful. Nice. And I also have tea. This can be used as a cup. This would be my second break now. Another 300 kilometers to go.
So apparently I'm not really aware of the condition of the road ahead. As far as I remember, this is supposed to be a pretty nice, decent stretch of road. Look at that truck. I mean, you will find all these kind of accidents happening almost everywhere, every place in India. So it's better to be safe and cautious rather than just going blindly. Since I'm doing around about 120, 130, 140 all the time, I am aware of the limits that this bike is capable of. How quickly can I stop? That is the most important thing that I actually have in my head all the time. So regardless of, whenever anyone actually does any kind of a touring or going to a racetrack or anything as such, they should be absolutely certain that the brakes and the tire need to complement each other, and they have to stop as soon as you want them to. It should not be like you're simply cruising at a given speed like 120 or 130 and you barely have any brakes to stop immediately. So this bike apparently has very good brakes, so that is one advantage that I have. However, the riding posture is really killing me right now, because it's quite uncomfortable to go for a long ride on this motorcycle. But then क्या कर सकते हैं भाई, और कुछ तो है नहीं हाथ में at this point. So stretches of road that I think there are quite a bad stretches and all that stuff. आगे जाके बहुत गंदी roads भी आने वाले हैं, I'm pretty sure. Apparently I have to be absolutely cautious, and I have to cover as much distance as I possibly can over the daytime, so that the night time it should not, I should not be covering that bad stretch of road. It will be very difficult doing potholes and lots of speed breakers on this bike because it barely has any suspension in the front, and forget about the rear as well. So the distance that needs to be covered is around 500 kilometers total. Currently I have already done around about 250, so I am already halfway mark at this point. This highway is National Highway 44. It's popularly known as Srinagar to Kanyakumari Highway. The danger level is quite low, to be very honest. Medical assistance, I guess you can get medical assistance almost immediately. Not immediately, but then it's sort of like normal. It's not outside the civilization or anything as such. But mechanical help will take a while because you have villages and towns at least 5 to 10 kilometers apart. So in that case, yes, it might take a while before you get any kind of medical help or mechanical assistance for that matter. So in this route, I have already crossed Medchal, Kamareddy, Nizambad, Nirmal, Adilabad. Then after that, I have to cross Adilabad now, and then Hinganghat, and then finally it's going to be Buti Bori before Nagpur. So I have to refuel somewhere in the middle. Look at that sunset, man. This is so beautiful. Look at that. Open stretch of road, and you have a beautiful sunset in front of you. Wow. This is what you live for, man. I mean, enjoying your life on the road with your motorcycle. Okay, so I just called Nikhil. He has already reached Nagpur, and I told him to actually get some sleep before I can reach there. According to my calculation, I would be there in Nagpur by around about 10:30 or maybe even 10 o'clock if provided that roads are better, because apparently I have covered the worst possible roads that in this trip so far. So somehow managing it, and at this point I'm around about 150 odd kilometers out of Nagpur. So this is another toll gate. Let me just cross this one. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm already very hungry and it's actually getting really cold. And I forgot to put the inner lining of my jacket. There is a warmer line in the jacket. I'm just around about 80 kilometers outside Nagpur. This is funny, man. uh, okay, so just less than 100 kilometers to go, and I called Ajja Bhai. I called Nikhil and told him that I am around about 80 to 100 kilometers outside Nagpur, and he's taking a quick nap, so probably we'll be catching up very soon. It might take another. Oh, वैसे ही लगी पड़ी है यार. Oh, this position of already this is a very bad position to ride on, and ऊपर से speed breaker. हालत खराब हो रही है. कोई नहीं, doesn't matter. So my concern is to actually. This looks like a. It doesn't look like a right way. I think I missed a turn or something. But then this flyover has all the street lights lit up. I don't know. देखते हैं. अबे यार, ये क्लोज्ड है. वापस चलो. अरे जल्दी चले. I am just hoping that there are no more bad roads ahead. अब देखते हैं कैसे चलता है. I called up Nikhil. I told him to actually eat something, and I am feeling damn freaking hungry. So once I am in Nagpur, I probably might have something and then sleep off. And ऊपर से it is quite cold. I don't know how it is going to be in Nagpur. So let's keep moving, man. अबे यार, it's again bad stretch of road. Oh man. Oh तेरी. अबे यार, इतने खराब roads again. Got to get moving, man. This kind of road is not really helping. ऐसे ही रोड रहेगा तो I think I'll be reaching around 12 o'clock midnight. I have to. Oh, look at the road, man. This is too good. I am cruising at 125, 130, and we are around about 65 or 70 kilometers outside Nagpur. And hunger is killing me literally. ओबे, ये क्या आ गया? गुड है, गुड है, गुड है, गुड है. चलते चलो, चलते चलो. And you know what? I mean, whenever you are traveling, I mean, with regards to me, whenever I travel, अबे speed breaker है क्या? And there are two roads. One is going towards the left, one is going towards the right. My intuition says left. Let me take left. देखते हैं, देखते. GPS माता की जय. खोलता हूँ अभी मैं GPS. It's better that I even ask someone.
भैया नागपुर के लिए उस तरफ से है या इस तरफ से है?
नागपुर जाना है क्या?
हाँ जी.
नहीं
ये वाला.
हाँ.
ठीक है, थैंक यू.
Okay, the Nagpur Rasta to Nagpur is correct one. And let's keep rolling, man. It's already quite late. It's 9:30 almost. So I have to reach there by 10:30 at the max. And it is getting really cold. जल्दी चलो, जल्दी चलो. हो जा भाई. Yes, yes. चलो जी, जल्दी चलो. बेचारा निखिल वेट कर रहा है. Okay, so I have reached Nagpur, and finally, I just called up Nikhil. I told him that give me the location of the hotel wherever you're staying, and he just sent it to me. GPS shows that I have to go straight and then left and then right and again left, something like that. And apparently, I can see that no one seems to be bothered about the traffic rules here. I'm the only one standing. Okay, one sumo came and it's standing as well. Thank God. Okay, so I have almost reached my destination, and it is hardly like 1 kilometer from here. So I'm going to end my vlog here, my travel vlog, and tomorrow is going to be a challenge. So I'm going to take a quick nap or something because it's already 10:15. I'll be reaching there by 10:30 or so at the max, and then eat something. Chalo ji. Okay guys, adios for today. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care.